Hello everyone, I am Dr. Godandaraman. In this section we are going to discuss with average power problem. Look at this problem. Find the autocorrelation function corresponding to the power density spectrum. Also find the average power Sx of omega equal to 157 plus 12 omega square divided by 16 plus omega square into 9 plus omega square. So first of all, the power spectral density function is the Fourier transform of autocorrelation function. Power spectral density is nothing but Fourier transform of autocorrelation. So Sx of omega equal to Fourier transform of Rxx of tau, and then autocorrelation function is the inverse Fourier transform of power spectral density function. Autocorrelation function is nothing but inverse Fourier transform of power spectral density function, or Xx of tau equal to Fourier inverse Sx of omega. So we know that autocorrelation function or Xx of tau equal to 1 by 2 pi minus infinity to plus infinity Sx of omega e power I omega tau d omega. So when we are substituting the problem given Sx of omega equal to 157 plus 12 omega square divided by 16 plus omega square, 16 plus omega square into 9 plus omega square. So this is a given the problem. Now when I am substituting this formula, it will take time to solve the problem. So now we can take the Fourier inverse transform to substitute here, to take Fourier inverse transform to simplify, so get the easy to get the solution. So before that, to split up this term using partial fraction. So before to take using partial fraction, and then to substitute omega square, let's take omega square equal to some variable u. Therefore 157 plus 12u divided by 16 plus u, 9 plus u. So when the denominator, the factor is not repeated, then use a by 16 plus u plus b by 9 plus u. When I'm taking the cross multiplication, a into 9 plus u plus b into 16 plus u, divide by 16 plus u into 9 plus u. In the left hand side, 157 plus 12 u by 16 plus u into 9 plus u. Now to cancel, denominator common to cancel. Therefore what is the value we have? Look at here, 157 plus 12u equal to a 9 plus u plus b 16 plus u. Now our main aim is to calculate a value and b value. Now two way to calculate, just multiply every term to compare with the coefficient value, or now here easy to simplify. Therefore to substitute, put u equal to minus 16 and then 157 plus 12 into minus 16 equal to a 9 plus 16, 9 minus 16 and plus b into 0. So b term 0 when we are substituting the value. Therefore now 157 minus 108, 12 into 16, 108 equal to, so this is a minus 7 a. Therefore, sorry, this is a 192. So when subtracting this to value minus 35 and minus 7a, a equal to minus to cancel. So 35 by 7, 5, a equal to 5. Then substitute next to find the value of b. Substitute u equal to, so put u equal to minus 9. So 157 minus, so 12, this is a plus, right? Plus 12 minus 9 equal to a into 0, a 9 minus 9, 0, plus b into 16 minus 9. Therefore, 157 minus 108 equal to b 16. So 16 is nothing but the value 16 minus 9, 7b. So 157 minus 108, what is the value? 49, 7b. b equal to 49 by 7, b is 7. So a value 5, b value 7, to substitute this equation number 1. So substitute 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Substitute 2 and 3 in equation 1. Therefore, 157 12u by 16 plus u and 9 plus u equal to, what is the a value? 5 by 16 plus u plus b value 7. Substitute 7 by 9 plus u. Now this product term, so splitted into the addition. But here we consider already u equal to omega square equal to u. Therefore, to replace again 157 plus 12 omega square by 16 plus omega square 9 plus omega square equal to 5 by 16 plus omega square 7 by 9 plus omega square. Now this is the equation number 4. But what is the question? See, find the autocorrelation function, Fourier transform of power spectral density. Therefore, autocorrelation function is nothing but Fourier transform, Fourier inverse transform of Sx of omega. Now substitute Fourier inverse 157 plus 12 omega square by 16 omega square 9 omega square, substitute. Now this value is nothing but, see, 5 by 16 plus omega square plus 7 by 9 plus omega square. Now split up taking Fourier inverse transform. Fourier inverse transform 5 by 16 plus omega square plus 7 by 9 plus omega square. This is a Fourier inverse transform. But if you know the result, important result, I consider this equation number 5. So normally the Fourier, the important result is nothing but Fourier inverse transform of 2a by a square plus omega square is nothing but e power minus a modulus of tau. So this is a value of result, important result. We can apply this result. But I'll show how I'm getting this result because of one more problem we have uploaded previous videos. Please refer the video. Anyway, I'll be showing in short form how to get this result. So result is nothing but e power minus a. So the value alpha tau. So this is nothing but the Fourier transform when it's moving for this right hand side. So Fourier e power a modulus of tau. So Fourier transform of the term is nothing but Fourier transform means when autocorrelation given. When autocorrelation given, find the power spectral density function. So formula is nothing but minus infinity to plus infinity, and then r xx of tau, then e power minus I omega tau d tau. So when I'm substituting, this is a autocorrelation function, Fourier transform of autocorrelation function. So now to substitute here, minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus a modulus of tau. This e power, the term to expand the form of cos omega tau minus I sin omega tau. Now already we mentioned the full range to check with using odd function, even function. Therefore, minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus a modulus of tau cos omega tau d tau minus I into minus infinity to plus infinity e power minus a modulus of tau sin omega tau d tau. So look at this. So generally e power, the term we cannot consider to use of odd function, even function, but this modulus e power modulus always modulus tau. Therefore now we consider this is a even function and this is a even, and even into even, then we consider even. This is a even function, this is a odd function, even into odd function. Therefore even function is nothing but 2 times of 0 to infinity e power minus a tau cos omega tau d tau minus odd function 0. Now using the formula, integration of e power ax cos bx dx equal to e power ax by a square plus b square a cos bx plus b sin bx. This is the formula. Suppose here minus mean, use here minus, and here minus, where minus a, this is a minus a, or keep with this term. So here minus term, so we can apply with minus minus, here minus a. Now use this formula to integrate. Therefore 2 into e power minus a tau by a square and plus b is nothing but here a b is omega square minus a cos omega tau plus b omega sin omega tau, the limit 0 to infinity. So when I am substituting upper limit and the lower limit, e power minus infinity upper limit and then e power 0. So this whole term just substituted e power minus infinity, the other term, so don't consider, because once you substituted infinity, the infinity into any term total infinity. So just consider e power minus infinity 0, 0 into whole term 0. Therefore now to consider next to e power 0 a square b omega square, then minus a cos 0 plus omega sin 0. Therefore e power minus infinity, the whole term 0, 2 into 0 minus plus, because cos 0 1, this places cos 0 1, e power 0 1. For this term 0 into any term is given to consider. Do you have any confusion? Please just write it, not a issue, but don't substitute minus a cos omega tau omega sin omega tau. This is the only substituted infinity where tau. This tau I am not substitute. Okay, this is the upper limit, and then minus lower limit e power 0 a square omega square minus a cos 0 and plus omega sin 0. So this term, which is the term e power minus infinity 0, e power 0 1, cos 0 1, sin 0 0. Therefore 2 into minus plus a by a square plus omega square. Therefore the Fourier transform of e power minus a tau is nothing but 2a by a square omega square. So this result I am using directly. This is the important result. This is one of the problem actually, but here not necessary to solve this, directly to use this result into this problem. Therefore equation 5 from 5 is nothing but, what is the value, or xx of tau equal to, or xx of tau equal to Fourier inverse transform 5 by 16 plus omega square plus Fourier inverse transform 7 by 9 plus omega square. I mentioned the important result. What is the result? The Fourier e power minus a tau equal to 2a by a square plus omega square. When the Fourier in moving right hand side, Fourier inverse of 2a a square plus omega square e power minus a modulus of tau. This result to compare. But when I am comparing this result, Fourier inverse of a value, see 5 by 4 square omega square, but in the numerator 4 it is not there. Therefore multiply 4 divide 4, multiply 4 divide 4, plus here also 3 square omega square, but 3 is not there. Therefore 7 into 3 by 3, multiply 3 divide 3. Now the constant 5 by 4, Fourier inverse of 4 by 4 square plus omega square plus 7 by 3, Fourier inverse of 3 by 3 square plus omega square. Now use the result. The result is nothing but 5 by 4. This is a term a, 2 times of. So actually I missed this. 2 times means multiply 8 by 8. Multiply 8 by 8 here and here. So 9. So 3 into 2 6. So 6 by 6 to multiply. For this term 7 by 8, 7 by 6. So this term is nothing but 4, 2 into, consider 2 into 4. For this term 2 into 3. 2 into 3. 2 into 4, 2 into 3. So this is a form. Look at this form. Fourier inverse transform 2a by a square plus omega square. So e power minus a value 4 tau. So tau modulus plus 7 by 6 e power minus 3 modulus of tau. So this is our 8. This is a 5 by 8, 7 by 6. So this is a autocorrelation function. But the next question, also find average power. Average power. The average power is nothing but Pxx of value, the autocorrelation function 0. Therefore to substitute, what is autocorrelation? 5 by 8 e power minus 4, the tau 0. 7 by 6 e power minus 3, tau 0. 5 by 8 e power 0, 7 by 6 e power 0. E power 0 value 1. This e power 1. Therefore 5 by 8 plus 7 by 6. When I am taking LCM, 48. So 5 into 6, 30, and this 56. So 86 by 48. 30. So 86 by 48. Now any possible for simplification to cancel this 2 times of, when I'm cancel this, see 2 or 4, 2, so 43 by 24. So this is our average power. The average power is nothing but 43 by 24. Thank you.